Downtown Roanoke Restaurant Week continues on daytime. I have Chef Tyler from Billy's, which is one of my favorite places. It's actually one of the first places that I went to when I came to Roanoke. And guess what I had? The crab cakes, which is what we're making today. So this time we'll talk ingredients. What all goes into these delicious crab cakes?
All right, well, we'll start from left to right.
Cool.
Basically what I have here is just a little bit of lemon juice, mayo, any kind of mayo you like.
Okay.
Yellow mustard, Old Bay, eggs, special crab meat, claw, and jumbo lump.
Okay, we're going to come back to that.
Okay.
I'll have a question for you.
I figured. And then Ritz crackers is the binding. That's what puts it all together.
Oh.
Billy's Ritz. What do you know?
I love it. Okay, so let's come back to the crab meat. I know pretty much nothing when it comes to fish. When you say special crab, what does that mean?
That's the underbelly of the crab. You ever when you crack the leg off?
Yeah.
You get a little white meat right there.
Yes.
That's what your special. And
Okay.
This right here is the jumbo lump. That's actually from the hind legs of the blue swimming crab. So
Okay.
that's where the money is. That's the good stuff.
Got it. So
They're
were
all
you
good stuff,
cracking
but that's-
crab legs before you came over here? Is that what's happening? Okay. And then you said mayonnaise over here.
Yeah.
I'm a mayonnaise over Miracle Whip person. Does that matter?
Yeah.
Yes, mayonnaise always,
If you're gonna
right?
make it, well, if you're gonna make it, everybody's got their own taste. But if I was, I would say go with mayonnaise. But give it a try. I've never tried it with Miracle Whip.
I'm team mayonnaise, so I'm glad to hear you are too. So we're gonna come back. We're gonna get into the first steps of making these crab cakes. We'll be right back. I am back in the daytime kitchen with Tyler from Billy's. We are making their crab cakes. We talked about ingredients, but we're talking restaurant week. So is crab cakes one of your deals for restaurant week?
Yeah, we
Okay.
do that as a. Actually, I've got the list right here. We've got
Awesome.
lunch options, dinner options. It's a first
a
course.
long list.
Yeah, first
Okay.
course is Billy's Ritz. Second course, ahi tuna wontons. Your house salad Caesar, and then our famous prime rib. Also pork chop, mahi-mahi, and a shrimp and grits. Those
And
are-
you all have a ton of options, and then of course you have the $10 lunch deal
yeah, that's
as well. We got
barbecue sandwich,
yes,
island salad, and a grilled cheese.
delicious. Now, have you all been busy this week?
We have.
You have. So,
busy.
if somebody wanted to come in, probably make reservations.
I would say so. For a night reservation for sure. And we've been getting pretty busy for lunch as well, so it'd be a good idea.
Oh, so even for lunch?
Oh, yeah.
Even if you're going for lunch, give them a call, plan ahead, and then they just kind of say, hey, we want to eat off of the restaurant week menu.
Correct.
Is that how it works? Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk first steps with these crab cakes.
Well, first steps, what you want to make is your mix. And this
Okay.
right here is a culmination of all these ingredients right here except for the crab.
Okay.
Okay? So what I've got is I've got lime juice, mayo, mustard, Old Bay, and then eggs.
Okay.
Okay? So what I'll do, I'll go ahead and just put a little
So
bit
you're
in.
making that sauce that we see right there?
Yeah, I'm making
Okay.
that right there.
That's the delicious sauce. Is that kind of the glue that keeps it all together?
Well, actually, the glue is going to be your Ritz cakes.
Oh,
That's
okay.
That's the binder. That right there holds it all together.
Got it. So we have our mayonnaise, not Miracle Whip. I really am not the biggest fan of Miracle Whip, so
Well,
I'll say
I tell
it
you
all
what,
day.
you next time I come on, we'll do it with Miracle Whip.
No, please. I'm not a fan of Miracle Whip.
Now,
Don't do it.
what you want to do when you're making the mix?
Yeah.
You want it's basically 3-to-1. So however much you want to make, you'll
Okay.
want to do 3-to-1 mayo. So if you do one cup of mayo,
Yes.
or I'm sorry, 3 cups of mayo,
Yeah.
you do 1 cup of yellow mustard.
Okay.
Okay.
Good to know.
So.
So if you're
and-
planning for more or less. Okay.
Right. And then once that's done, you're going to throw in your eggs, which I'm not going to use at all because I'm just going to make a small mix.
Okay.
All right, 1 egg will do it.
Awesome.
All right, a little bit of Old Bay.
Perfect. That adds a little more flavor.
Right, and you can add as much as you want. Makes no difference.
Perfect. Okay, well, we're going to toss a break right now, but we're going to continue this in just a little bit. Stay with us. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Daytime Blue Ridge.
We are back in the kitchen with Chef Tyler, and look at this is quite a sight right here. It's distracting me a little bit. We've got this mixture going on. What is this again?
That's all the ingredients, the lemon juice, your mustard, your mayo, your Old Bay, lemon juice, mustard, mayo, Old Bay, and parsley.
Okay.
And eggs.
And eggs, and we mix that all up.
Correct.
And then we've got our...
Right there is your special, crab meat and your claw. Okay. And
Okay.
what you end up doing is you'll take your mix.
Yeah.
And you stir that into this crab meat.
Okay.
Okay. I can do it. It won't look right because I have too much crab in there. But
Okay.
Oh, excuse
Too much
me.
crab.
well, you gotta get. So if you're doing it at home,
Yeah.
It won't look this way.
Well, the consistent, and then what you do is you're gonna mix it up.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and do that.
All right.
Actually, this might work out.
Okay. Looks good to me.
And yeah.
Now,
Too much
the reason I haven't put in the lump yet
Mm-hmm.
is because that's your moneymaker. You know,
Yeah.
that's
So you don't
what-
want to break that.
Well, yeah, you want that to stay whole. You want people to see it. Let them
Yeah.
know they're getting a lot of crab. Okay.
That's how you know these are good crab cakes.
Right.
Yeah.
So what we'll do now is
right.
I'm gonna take a little bit of this lump. I'm gonna add it in.
Look at that.
Natalie already
Look at
tried
that.
it. Natalie, how was it?
Yep, I did.
You can grab a piece of the crab if you want.
Yep.
Oh, well, since you
Don't have to. Yeah, don't have to ask me twice.
Oh, yeah, that's delicious. Okay, so then, is that how we get this mixture here?
That is what that ends up as right now. But
That's that.
the last step is the Ritz crackers, and you can add that as much as you want. If you want really thick crab cakes to hold together, or if you want them to fall apart, just mix them.
Whatever you want.
Whatever you'd like to do while you're at your house.
Okay.
So then now, are we making patties?
Yeah, I'll make a patty real quick.
Patties.
So
All right.
I'm getting my gloves on.
All right.
And I asked him, he said that this is something you could definitely make at home.
I know, yeah, it looks complicated, but it really isn't. Like I
Mm-hmm.
said, it's just a few ingredients. It's just I've seen people just throw it all together,
Yeah.
but I prefer to keep the lump whole, which
Okay.
is why I waited to the end.
All right.
All right, so.
All right. So we've got our skillet going.
Yep.
It's nice and hot.
I'd say about 4 ounces. That's what we serve at Billy's. You
Mm-hmm.
can do little teeny crab cakes, maybe for like a party.
Yeah.
If you had one at your house, that'd be fun to do.
Okay.
But I'll make one about
right.
4 ounces. And
All right.
as you notice, you can see the lump.
Sure
Oh,
can.
yeah.
Big
Look at
pieces of
that.
lump.
That's what people want right there.
That's what people want. That's a little less than
Okay.
4 ounces, but that'll work.
All right.
And then-
I'm gonna throw it in there.
Get your pan hot, non-stick if you have one. If not, spray. a
Mm-hmm. Now,
little
are we
butter.
just searing it?
We're just searing it.
Okay.
So we're going to sear one side,
Mm-hmm.
and that should be.
All right.
And then, but we also put it in the oven as well, right?
Yeah, you finish it off in the oven. You can finish it off in the pan if you
But you
cover
think
it.
the
well.
oven
It's
kind
just you want to get it hot all the way through.
Definitely.
And if you try, you'll end up burning it if you try to do it in the pan.
Okay.
Okay. So how long do we put it in the oven and what temperature?
350 for I would say at the most 12 minutes, 15 minutes.
And you
Okay.
have one in there for us.
Well, and here's a way you can do it. If you want, you can just sear one side, and then put it on the side that's not seared, and
Yeah.
then when that side is brown, it's done. If you can't time
okay.
it, or
Okay.
if you're busy, or
All right.
whatever
All
it may
right,
be.
good to know.
And through the magic of television.
I love this.
I love this
So-
part too.
The final product is here, and then we've got.
Oh
And
my.
be careful with the plate. I took it out
Okay.
of the oven. I've got a little bit of remoulade I'm gonna stick on top.
Ooh. Okay.
This right here, I think makes it.
Yeah. What is
Okay.
that? Just like a Dijon kind of?
Yeah. You've got
That's
to.
a secret.
It is a secret. Every time a chef says that, they're like, yeah, sure.
Sure.
No
That's
no
whatever you
secret,
think it
no
is.
secret. And if you want to make it look pretty, you can put a little bit of garnish on there, and
And you always do.
And there it
you
is.
can just dig in.
And then we destroy.
And then
it.
right underneath is our succotash. That was also what comes with it.
So this is on their restaurant week menu. Now, is this the 3-course for the $35?
That is correct.
Okay, so 3 courses for only $35. We'll have this recipe on our website if you go to daytimeblueridge.com, and then we'll also have a link to Restaurant Week. And if you guys want to go by Billy's, you can make sure you give them a call, 206-3353. Make reservations even if it's for lunch.
I'm telling you, you want these crab cakes from Chef Tyler. Thank you so much.